you running out of people. Everybody getting picked. And then you look at Squisha and you like, yo, Stess, I know you ain't going with nobody. What's up? You better come correct.
Not the
Stess. Stop, bro. We running out of people. You ain't gonna come to me like that. You better do a proposal. No, Stess.
What the hell you talking about? Since I'm the only thing to talk about, been here from the start. Nah, I don't want your awards, keep your applause.
Shot of Discourse, debt-free demon I'm here with.
It's your girl, Yas, guys.
Okay. It's that time of year.
Yep.
Prom is amongst us, and I wouldn't be debt-free Deem if I didn't hate a little bit on prom. Cause I think back at my prom, and maybe if I have a picture, I could show what I did.
I think I got one too.
I did like I think I was all right. I wanted a suit. I did a suit rental. We bought the shoes. Cause you gotta be gaitered back then.
Okay.
This was in 2006. That's when I went to prom.
That was your senior prom.
That was my senior prom.
Okay.
Also went to junior prom. I mean, not junior prom, but I was a junior. Got picked up by a senior because
So you went to junior prom.
No. I went to another senior prom.
A junior. It's also called junior prom too.
No. Oh, senior.
They have yes. So usually when they have it like your junior, they have both junior year, senior year, but they mix them. So you
Nah. This was for the senior. We only had one prom, seniors, and I got invited to the big show.
Okay.
Because they had to import your boy. You know what I mean? You get. I will go into that later, but pulled up. Anyway, my senior prom very modest. At the time we had the fake Rolls Royces, the Chrysler 300.
Hey, yo, it's not a Bentley, it's a Chrysler.
So, I had to get one of them. And had a very modest prom entrance.
Right.
I don't even know who was doing entrances. I just showed up. The party was already going.
Yeah.
So, what about you? How do you remember your prom send-off?
I went to my senior prom. I didn't want to go. But I went. I got my dress made.
Okay.
Dress looked nothing like that. The only thing that was showing was my shoulders. Okay. And top of my back. Mm-hmm. It looked nothing like
Covered like a good Christian.
Nothing. I wasn't Christian at that point, but
what were you?
Nothing. I was a 5%er at that point.
There you go.
So
you covered by some guy.
Anyway, nonetheless, I did not look like what's going on now. None of my friends looked like that either. I went to the prom with my brother, but I didn't want to go. There was no whole prom entrance. Yes, we took pictures and things.
Time out.
What?
Brother. What?
Yes, I went to the prom with my brother.
What do you mean, your brother friend? Or brother?
My brother.
Brother?
My brother friend. My brother.
Could you just...
I don't have... I only have a little brother that's like
what
blood.
I'm saying.
But you know that.
So just make it clear.
No, because they know what I...
you went to the prom with your brother.
Yeah, but they understand that when I say that. Even if it was. Even if I did go with my brother, who cares? Nonetheless.
That's kind of weird.
No, it's not.
Weird.
No, it's not.
Kind of odd.
It's not odd. It's not odd at all.
You can't be going to prom with your sibling.
Why can't I?
Because it's... that's when the freak offs be happening.
I don't know anything that you speak of. That wasn't my life.
Continue.
That wasn't my life.
Continue.
Nonetheless, but we took pictures like you normally do. But it was no extravagant.
At the house, right? Yeah, I remember that.
There was no extravagant helicopters. No, we didn't have a pet tiger. We didn't have a lion.
Balloon. No. What about balloon wall? Balloon wall?
No red carpet. No cages. Nothing like that. What did we go in? I feel like we went in, like one of my brothers had a Benz at that time. Okay. So it probably was just something like that.
Somebody gave you the car?
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't.
Did you drive or did your brother drive?
I drove because he was not, he didn't have his license. He wasn't old enough at that point. He was younger, so.
So you drove?
Yeah.
Big baller.
Yeah, I drove.
Pulled up in them, pick them up, clean them up nice.
You feel me?
You see, that's where women lost their way. Back then, y'all used to take care of us, like pick us up, clean us up, nice. You know, take us out.
They take you out now.
Don't take us out now.
Ay,
Ever since Instagram became a thing and y'all got y'all voice heard on Instagram, all arts have been lost. Like men don't deserve nothing.
This is crazy.
Let's not digress.
So yes.
Now I'm looking on the social media, and I don't want to go back to them times, because it looked like you said in off camera. It looks like the Met Gala, bro.
Right. I'm trying to figure out, are we going to prom, or are we going to the Met Gala, or are we going to the zoo?
Yeah.
Are we going to a concert? Are we going to Summer Jam?
Even if you go to a concert.
Are we going to Summer Jam?
No.
But
it still don't even look like that.
I'm like, I don't know. And every time I see all of these things, I'm like, where are the parents?
They're there. I see them opening the door. There's going to be a video that we show of a girl walking down, and she got a cape on. Her dad picks up the cape. She looked like little golden Red Riding Hood.
Yep,
and then she drops it. Everybody starts screaming, "Oh my God, she just got her high. Oh, she killed her."
And I'm like, when did it change? I feel like it's these I feel like it's these Gen Zers. That's when
I wouldn't blame the generation. I just feel like you have to, as the times get on and like people peak in high school, they just find different ways to peak. Then what's really happening is when you were at high school and, as a parent, now, I mean, you go back as a parent and you didn't really get to do that experience or whatever. I think now the parents are like over doing it for the kid. Yeah,
but it's not even like, the thing about it is some of these things are tasteless. Like they're not even, it's not cute. Like it's very trashy to say, you know what I'm saying, to say the least. I'm just like, and you let your child, like the what they're wearing, what these girls are wearing.
Okay.
It's not like, it's not cute.
But this is what I'm about to say as an example. So back then, let's say you have very strict parents as a woman, and you had to cover up, blah blah. Now you're like, I don't care. What my daughter want to wear, my daughter gonna wear, blah blah. It's just like with, I'm sure you heard this with food, where it's like, I've heard mom say, "Oh, I remember when I was young and they made me finish my food, or forced me to eat some. Whatever my son, my daughter don't want to eat, they don't gotta eat. If they say they full, they full." And I mean, I get all these fat, chunky butt kids, big back 4-year-olds talking about, "Can I get a? I don't want no happy bro. I want a big back."
Yo.
Okay, Ty.
Okay, Ty.
You can get a big bag.
You can get a big bag. You want a large fry too?
Can you make sure they put a toy in there? Now, Ty.
Right.
You want the big food? All right, mama. Give me both.
That's crazy.
You sure you can eat it all? I'm going to eat it all.
Gonna eat it all up, okay?
Damn, Ty, you real hungry.
Big
back.
Yeah, I don't understand, like, I get the whole trying to basically live vicariously through your children because of things that you didn't get to do. But at the same time, do y'all not have any type of decorum? Do you not guys have the parents? Do you not have any type of couth? Like,
but in what way now should, like, remember we on a podcast before we talked about there's no shame no more,
right?
So where's the standard of couth or respectability supposed to come from?
I mean, it ain't gonna come from nowhere because they don't really care about what anybody has to say. Yeah. I'm just saying, and I mean, not that my opinion matters because it doesn't. But again, like I said, I'm looking at these things and I'm like, these don't even look like children. Like, you're wearing, your butt is out, your boobs are out. The only thing that you have covered, that's like remotely covered, is probably your vagina. If that, you got some bedazzled little beads or something down there, but everything else is just mesh, see-through. And I'm like, you can dress very nice and not have to show your body parts. Like, and I get some of these children are built like grown women. So certain things you can't hide, but when you have if you have children that have figures like that, you as a parent need to make sure that they're not accentuated. Like you could hide it. They could still dress cute and dress for their age, but and not be old ladyish, but they don't gotta be looking trashy. I'm just like, all of these see-through, one of the videos, the girls had their butts out, and I'm just like, how is this even allowed at the school? Is another thing.
They pay for the ticket.
I thought that you had a dress code and you have a code of conduct.
That is true.
A student handbook.
That is true.
That's what I'm saying.
Usually had
it's a dress code and a code of conduct.
But I'll say on some of the stuff that I saw, I didn't see too many I saw revealing outfits, but I didn't see it go too crazy. What I'm worried about is like the presentation and how much this stuff set parents back.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you why I'm worried. All this preparation is going into prom, and
kids ain't got near life insurance policy, ain't got near.
The parents don't got life insurance policy.
Exactly, and they ain't got nothing.
You're renting out
to the side for school.
Maseratis, pink trucks, helicopters, smoke, balloon walls. We had one video where the girls, they got a dance team outside. They're doing the dance team and doing the intro for the girl. And I'm wondering, like, are these people graduating? Or first of all, let's hope. Let's just assume. Let's just hope and assume that these people are graduating.
Or are they just pushing them along? Because you can graduate, but that doesn't mean that you got the grades. Like that whole No Child Left Behind, and they just pushing them along. And these kids probably about dumb as a brick. Yeah. And I'm not saying that all of them. We don't know, but you know what I'm saying. We would hope that that's not the case. But
the worst thing that I would want to avoid is that at least the girls can read at a better level than they can twerk. Like, you don't want her to have a 21-year-old twerk skill and her reading is at an 8th grade level
or a 3rd grade level.
And then the boys know every dance. They know they wearing the Pooh Shiesty mask. They flashing money bands, and I'm like,
and they can't even
good
count.
Lord,
they can't even count.
Can you do algebra, my man?
No.
What are the college prospects? And I would love, like, if our culture, we kind of switch up and like celebrate. I think we celebrate college acceptances, but college acceptance, college send offs a little bit more.
Yep.
Moving our child in with that same energy as prom, and then like when you graduate, everybody shows up to your graduation.
Yep, because that's what's gonna happen for mine.
Those dresses are revealing as heck.
Yeah, it's just like, what is that? What is?
But my point is, do the same thing, sending the kid off and be as encouraging in the environment when they're in school.
I agree.
And they want to quit, and we know a lot of them are going to drop courses and all that type of stuff. Yep,
I agree. If any of them, if they even want to go to school, like, I don't think that these kids, like, education, bettering your education or furthering your education, however you do it, whether you go to a community college, whether you take online classes, whether you get certifications in certain things, like, I don't think that that's pushed enough for these kids. I think that now it's because they see how easy it is to make money on social media. That's what they're aspiring to do. I'm gonna be a content creator. Huh? What you gonna do when that don't work? And how are you going to afford the equipment to be a content creator?
Scam.
Right. Like, how you going to get the products that you want the companies to send you? You got to buy them first, like, so that you can review. How are you getting, like, you guys aren't understanding it, and then you think about it, like, they're not even thinking beyond that, like, to have the business mindset of it. You don't even know how to add, and you want to be a content creator?
So are we hating? In a way, or we hate? What do we?
I'm not. We're not. I don't think that we're hating. I think that we're shaming. Mm-hmm. Like we said, we're bringing back shame. Like, you guys should be embarrassed. Yeah. As a parent, as as a person, like, y'all have no aspirations to do anything more than just sit here and do what you're doing. Like,
so if you see what I'm saying when I'm like. Because here's what I'm upset about. The energy that goes into this one event, this dance.
It's not reciprocated.
Probably pisses me off the same amount as a wedding. I don't know if you're ready for that.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Oh God, you at weddings? Oh my God!
Almost had a flashback. The amount of money that people put into these parties, rather than where's the money for things that actually gonna grow your wealth and help you out. And that's why I'm like, do I sound corny? But I'm like, yo, the shoes alone that some of the kids want, the Pradas, the Balenciagas, the I don't even know the names of these white designers that they want.
Yeah.
And it's like $1,000. I know the shoes cost $800 to $1,000, right?
For sure.
We're talking for the shoes that I remember. I had green and beige shoes. Yes, I've probably worn those shoes that night one time.
Yeah.
And gone.
Yeah.
So for that to be spent, I hope they utilize the shoes as much. But couldn't that $1,000 been gone to a semester? Maybe some books. I hope they have the book money for next semester. Or if Pudanda want to go to. That's not
a name.
Pudanda.
No, that's not a name. That sounds like a nickname.
Pudanda.
Okay, so Pudanda.
Pudanda Charles. It's a guy's name. So poor Pudanda. Yeah, he want to be a plumber. What if Pudanda Charles wants to be a plumber? So he want to plumb, and he ain't got the money to start off school because y'all spent it on the Balenciagas. And then you got to get the smoke machine. Then he needed the dancers for outside. Then he got the balloon wall set up. And then you had to buy the SRT. No, you had to rent the SRT Dodge Durango truck for his entrance.
Yeah, I don't think that they are thinking about that.
Okay.
I think that these children have all of these things before they even get to prom. These kids are wearing designer before they even get to prom.
Nah.
What? Do you see what these kids be wearing?
I don't know. Break it down. Let's go.
Well, they wearing Yeezys.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. So they already have these, like they're already wearing Balenciagas, and if you get, first of all, to try to get them when they first come out is nearly impossible. So they're all like resale, and they $400, $500, $600, $700.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying for a shoe that was probably $125 when it first came out, but you can't get it, so they're buying buying resold sneakers or whatever, however they do it. Gotcha. So I'm like, my thing is, these children, this stuff has been going on long before prom. Prom just is like the icing on the cake type of thing. Because like you said, when we turn around next month, I want to see the same children that have these extravagant prom dresses and things. I want to see their college acceptance letters.
Yeah, college.
I want to see what.
Not even the acceptance letters. It's the send-offs. Like, I want the same energy.
Yeah, I want to see who
the dad are moving them in.
Yep.
Dropping them off in the dorm.
Yep.
Or at the same time, I don't want to see deregistrations.
Yep.
I want to see tuition paid on time.
Yep.
And I know I'm beating up the culture a little bit, or just our people. But this is the main point I'm trying to make is that we continue to put our money into things that will not help our future.
Mm-hmm.
Prom is not it. Mm-hmm. And I think we see it two different ways, right? You're looking at the salaciousness of the female dress and rushing into adulthood. I see the wastefulness in the money.
Right.
But then I also see the guys with the Pooh Shiesty masks,
right,
and the way kids are carrying with the money, and I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
These are young scammers. Like that's what's happening.
And that's what. So all of it is all encompassing, because I feel the same way. Like, the way that they're dressing is an issue, but also how much money that they're spending for this one night type of thing. And it's like, I'm hoping and praying that the majority already have college paid for. They already know what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're good in school. Like, their grades and stuff are good. So it's like, all right, cool. Like, at least you got that. You know what I'm saying? Your parents or whoever, your guardians have that part set away. And now, okay, here we are. We want to go over the top for prom, whatever. But everything else is all your ducks are in a row already. Mm-hmm. Like, because for me, like, when Mara is a senior next year, I already know her senior year is going to be one of my most expensive years for her for school because I know what I'm doing. She's going to have a graduation party. She'll be 18 too. And she's going to this is her senior prom. Okay, cool. So I also have a budget. And she knows that. She's not one of them kids that's going to be like, oh my God, I got to get a helicopter. Like, no, come on. Because relax.
Pocket full of blues in it.
But she also, but the thing about it is school is already paid for her. College is already paid for her. She's also going to be applying for scholarship. Like things are already going to be in order starting now, so that when it comes time, we don't got to worry about that. So it's like, all right, cool. Like you could talk about my baby, that's fine, but all her ducks are in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm hoping that these people that we're seeing doing all this, doing it for the gram and doing it for the next big 15 seconds of fame, make sure that their kids are set up straight to do whatever they're going to do. Like, cause you're going to do all of this and now you're going to be a 5th year senior.
Yeah. That makes
now
sense.
What?
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. With my daughter, I don't foresee myself spending, and like, I'm gonna spend money.
Yeah.
But nah.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's you have a budget. It's reasonable. Like I said, like I'm already, all of this stuff is already, because we don't do that. Like, I want to make sure everything else is good. If your grades start slipping, you ain't gonna have a prom.
Yeah. That's true.
So we need to see what you're going to do your senior year. Absolutely. If your grades start slipping, prom is out. I don't care what's happening. You ain't going to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is all just like, all right, we're going to see how it goes. Yes, I have a plan that this is her senior year. So we're going to make sure that she looks nice. We're going to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, she could look very expensive, and it is not going to be as expensive as you guys. I'm not spending that kind of money.
So let me ask you, what are your tiers, like car wise? What are your tiers of expensive? Like what's the low, like, oh mom, that's gonna suck? What's the mid, like, oh mom, this is okay? And
my
then,
mother,
mom, that's what's up.
My mother has an Acura. Her father has an Acura.
Yeah.
Tier right there. Tier number 1. You got an Acura. Her uncles have Benzes or Range Rovers. Cool. There we go. If she say she want a Maserati or a Lambo or a Porsche or something like that, like, first of all, who's driving it?
Exactly.
Because if that's the case, you will absolutely have a chauffeur. You're not driving a Lambo. You're not driving a Porsche. I wouldn't even trust you to drive the Range Rover or the Benz.
Yeah, there got to be a lot of trust built in that. Like I told you I had the 300C. For looking back, from my mom trusting me with that vehicle, that is a whole nother level.
Yeah,
like she trusts. Like we had I had the Eddie Bauer Expedition. My aunt gave me her old Lexus. So, and I was careful. Like she never seen me like do nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I got into like one little accident where I reversed into a car in the parking lot. So she knew I was responsible.
Right.
And I wasn't trying to like.
She'll probably, to be honest with you, she'll probably have a driver.
Yeah.
Because I'm
thinking the same thing. Like for me, what I would want to do is make sure that her and her friends have a good time.
Yep,
right.
That's
so, like,
it.
I'm thinking Sprinter.
Yep.
Limo.
Yep.
Where all y'all could come together. Mm-hmm. Me and the other parents here
can come together on it.
We take pictures. We do what we gotta do.
Yep.
And then you go to your party. You have fun.
Yep.
You know, y'all go to a little after thing or eat, and then come home, bro.
That's it.
Come home, no babies.
Ideally, it would be good to just have a big old like party bus for them, so they can party on their way to prom.
Yep.
They can party when they come back. There's a drop off and a pickup point, and that's it.
Yeah.
Everybody's safe. Because I'm like, for me also, I look at when prom night comes, it's a fear because a lot of children die because they're driving drunk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the kids are like, and they're not supposed to be drinking, but of course that's probably what they're doing. So I'm like, I don't really, you know what I'm saying, like all of that. Like, nah, I'd rather be safe than sorry type of thing. But again, like I said, it's levels to it. But my child, for me as a parent, I want to make sure that, like you said, if I'm going to go hard for this, I'm going hard for everything else all year.
Yeah.
It ain't just, okay, because prom is here. Now we about to do all of this, and then we going to forget she ain't even walking across the stage. And we know she's not walking across the stage, but we about to go up for her prom to make it look like she walking across the stage. Because it's a lot of kids that's probably not going to graduate. They probably not going to graduate.
Right.
So, And it's like, if you as a parent know that your child, I don't know who's doing this, I'm not saying it, but we all know that it's a possibility that you know your child is not graduating and you are sitting here making sure they have a nice send off for prom, and it's like, that's embarrassing. Why would you?
It's not even not graduating. It's if you have the minimum GPA, right? That's where I'm having an issue.
Right.
Like you having the most extravagant celebration.
Yep.
For not achieving.
Yep.
The best.
We are rewarding bad behavior.
Yeah. So in the videos that we're probably going to show in the podcast and what we're looking at, I don't know what their grades are.
Yeah, we don't know.
But my issue once again is just like, y'all don't see this as extravagant spending.
Yeah.
I thought that we were in a pandemic. I thought
they living off them PPP.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought that rent was too high. I thought that McDonald's food is too expensive. I thought that PPP money ran out.
Yeah.
People going to jail. Apparently that's not the case.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, and I'm just, what's bothering me the most is just like some of the coonery. It looks like it's just coonery. It's like, bro, why do y'all have feathers the size of a Ferris wheel to go to prom? How is it fitting in the car? How are you going to? I would love to see what they do when they get inside the prom. I guarantee they all just standing there. Cause how you gonna have fun with a big ass Ferris wheel on your back?
You gotta take that off.
Where you putting it now?
Put it on a chair.
So a whole prom full of feathers. Yeah. And for wearing poo shiesty masks with your dresses, ladies,
we gotta
please.
go back to the girl that had the green with the other boy.
Yes.
Okay. Now, yes, I have a question for you. I'm seeing a trend.
Good.
And I want you to answer this question for me.
Uh-huh.
The trend is, I'm not seeing a lot of masculine men, take it how you want, heterosexual men, going to the prom with females. What's happening there?
I think maybe the guys are too what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe they just not beat for prom. Maybe they just don't want to get dressed for prom because you can't wear a Nike Tech to the prom.
But the guys are getting dressed.
Yeah, some of them are.
A lot of them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like you like you said, like you see a lot of people going with their gay bestie.
Yeah, because the girls ain't got no motion.
We're in high school. Who cares about motion?
Everybody. That's the only currency where motion is real. High school. See this is, and we gonna get to the bottom of this, bro. Like, we gotta start saying that's like it's happening at an earlier age. Girls is blocking their blessing. Our women are blocking a blessing.
Are they?
You would I'm put a number out there, 70% certain.
Uh-huh.
And we could show the girl with the green, and we know the boy that she went to prom with. You know, I'm not talking ill about you. This is
also
just
the girl with
impression.
the hood thing. The
I thought that was her man.
That was no.
I thought that was a man.
I don't think so.
So I am pretty sure, 70% confident that they were asked to the prom by a heterosexual male, and these girls said no.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's because if we add another layer to it, is these promposals.
Yeah,
like
y'all want too much.
Hold on.
Let's talk about it.
Hold on, because sometimes but sometimes it's not the girl that necessarily wants the promposal. Sometimes dudes are trying to be like, okay, I got to show my girl or show her that I really like her, so I'm about to go above and beyond and do all of these things.
Yeah.
But how is that the girl fault?
You know what I'm trying to show you? I'm trying to show you that, like, the extravagance that women make it to ask for a man to go and ask him a simple thing or make a request to attend a ceremony is similar to a proposal, right? Mm-hmm. So now, this is where these idiots in high school piss me off. You're going to do a promposal. Dude, once you do that, you're setting the tone and ruining it for everybody else.
Yeah, I don't even know when these proposals where they came from.
It's all right. It came from the Disney Channel.
It came from social media.
Disney Channel. Don't do that.
It came from social media.
Blame
Is it Disney Channel?
Disney Channel.
How you figure it was
Zach, what's that?
Zach
dude?
and
Not
Cody?
Zach and Cody. Nah,
Was it?
that white boy. Zach Corin.
I don't know.
The puff hair dude, the light skinned dude, and then that other white boy that was on that basketball show. Them dudes. Them fake high school stuff that made it into our environment. So now one dude sets it off with the trend.
Yeah.
And now everybody got to do this promposal to get these yeses. So you promposals kicking off. Yes.
You gotta be real creative. You gotta be real creative.
Yeah. And then now you got pressure, and you want to go ask. You running out of people. Everybody getting picked, and then you look at Squisha, and you like, yo, Stess, I know you ain't going with nobody. What's up? You gotta. You better come correct.
Not the
Stash. Stop, bro. We running out of people. You ain't gonna come to me like that. You better do a proposal. No, Stash.
Yo.
What's wrong with you, Stash?
Cause she want the same. Why she can't get that?
Stash, you talk like this. Like that's not happening. Stash, you wildin'.
But why she can't have it just because she talk like that?
Do you see you see how crazy this is getting? Stash don't get a prom. I'm sorry, you don't get a proposal.
That's crazy.
You don't get a proposal, Stash.
Just because she sound,
I asked you. And you lucky I asked you.
Just because she sound like a trumpet, she can't get a proposal.
And you know the answer to your own question. You know the damn answer to your question. You know there's some girls that you know it's like, girl, you lucky.
There's guys like that too.
Okay, and them guys know their place though. They all scared to even ask anybody.
Yeah, I mean
a guy like that, right? Big back, he got like
the guy like that man that looked like
correct, yeah. Ugly like that reel that I sent you. A guy like that.
Oh God.
He understands his place. He's not gonna ask the baddie. He barely gonna do a promposal on the baddie.
Shooters be shooting, man.
They do, but he ain't gonna do a promposal on the baddie.
They be shooting. Listen, she gonna say no, but at least I shot my shot.
Yeah, let's be serious. I'm gonna ask you again. Because you like to play games. A dude like that is gonna ask the hottest girl in school.
No, of course he's no. Of course he's not.
What
he's
are we
not
saying?
But even for them to ask any girl
is out of pocket.
No, it's not out of pocket.
Okay.
But it's going to be hard for them to ask any girl.
But they should ask at their level. Sturquisha.
Yeah, but they might think that she's the most beautiful thing, and it's going to be hard for them too.
Then that's your own thing to go battle against. What I'm saying is that at least he shot here and he didn't shoot up. Right? Now, go back to my problem with the girls that like, all right, you know, the girls that got the boyfriend and they've been dating in college, high school on and off. They're gonna go to the prom together. Then you got a couple of like, they've been flirting throughout the years. The links is gonna happen. Then you got your free agents. Why are you gonna go to a prom with your friend instead of going in a couple group? Like, be with me.
Because sometimes it makes it easier to just go with your friend as opposed to going with a guy that likes you or something like that.
That's scary. That's scary.
No, they're not.
That's scary.
They're not scary.
That's scary.
And a lot of these kids, to be honest with you, a lot of these kids ain't really dating like that either, to be honest with you. They all just friends. Like,
respect.
So that's why they're able to go. That's why they're able to just go. It's like a big group of people.
If that's the motion now, I love that. But this is why we're going to be in a society of single people getting a freak on and not getting in relationships because we are pussified in not loving people earlier, letting them in. We're scared.
These
to
are
get
children.
Our
These are children we're talking about. They don't understand it yet.
We don't understand as adults.
Yeah, but for children, like that's the least they ain't about to.
I'm saying go on a prom date. You scared to go on a prom? You scared to go and ask a girl on a prom date? You scared to go on a prom date with a dude?
But that's just like
Pussified.
when you're scared to ask some, like you asking a girl out
That's
or asking a or
That's
ask,
nerves.
Yeah, so it's
but we're saying like we're so uncomfortable. We're not gonna try it. We're not gonna try.
no. I mean, they be shoot.
What standard does that set when you're an adult?
I told you, shooters be shooting, but sometimes it's just easier. They saving it, or they also saving themselves the embarrassment. Nobody likes to be embarrassed because they like, what if she say no?
We can't be scared no more, people.
What if he say no?
We can't be scared of no's no more, bro.
I mean,
What,
true.
you gonna stop putting in resumes because you afraid to get rejected?
No, because you're not getting rejected in person. Like you do a promposal and they say no, that's everybody can see it.
I ain't say nobody should be doing promposals. I said that clear off rip.
I'm just saying.
That is crazy work.
But that's what I'm saying.
That is not your girlfriend.
But that's what I'm saying. That's where it's going. Like you're asking somebody that you want to go to the prom with. They might not be your girlfriend. You might have a crush on them or whatever, and you're asking them. You're taking a risk of asking them, and you know people are going to record it because you done put on this elaborate show. Now they might say no.
I caught you, bro. I caught you.
How you caught me?
So
Catch me.
There was a conversation that we had. Where when I was telling you about the group, like date the group.
Yes.
You never go out there and make a public display of yourself and ruin all your opportunities.
Oh God.
If you do a promposal and the girl says no, you can't do another promposal.
No, you can't.
So you shot yourself.
For sure.
So what I'm saying.
Now you gotta go by yourself.
Yeah, and that's not what we gonna do. You should be feeling out a lot of situations. Probably ask discreetly. Yeah.
Multiple people?
No, you just discreetly ask one, and then she say no. Quickly try to get to your second.
Yeah, but what if?
The rumors,
but what? Yeah, but what if the one that you ask, like, if that one, it says yes,
and she's the one you go with.
But what if that's not the one you really want to go with? That's the safe person.
Once again, you'll never understand man rules, and I'll never understand woman rules. The man rule is when you just made that commitment, you stick with it, and you're good.
God. Okay.
That's your prom date.
Okay.
Ain't no switching.
Ain't no switching up.
Ain't no switching up, bro.
Okay.
You made your decision. Stick with it.
All right. Well, guys, I guess you got to like have a line.
Don't do a promposal.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not say do a promposal unless this is the person that you are in a relationship with and y'all been in a relationship and y'all been locked in. Cool. Do a promposal for your little boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, however it's going. You can do that. If this is somebody that you have a crush on, y'all could just do the old school way and just nicely ask them, would you go with me to prom? You don't have to do it in front of a bunch of people. You don't have to make it this grand thing just in case they say no. Now it's between y'all. Now you on to the next one. Ask somebody else. And you don't got to worry about it. But, I mean, I hope that I just feel like it's not fun anymore. Like, I don't know if it's fun for prom. I don't know if they have fun at prom. Because these kids are so, like, uptight and just so different. I'm like,
our version of fun is never going to be.
Yeah, because that's why I said I would love to be a fly on the wall inside these proms to see what they be doing. Right, I was about to say that. Well, the girls can't do that in the dresses. The girls can't do that in the dresses that they wearing, because whole vagina gonna be out. So and boobs gonna pop out. So they can't do all of that while they.
Gross.
Yep, very gross.
These are people in high school, and you're thinking about that. You're a freak.
That's not. No, I'm not a freak. That's exactly what's gonna happen because of the way that they're dressing. So nonetheless.
So what did you do after the prom?
We went home. I went home. Yeah, I didn't do anything else. I went with my brother, and I was also in a relationship. So when prom was over, I was done.
Hold on, what?
Yes, I was in a relationship. What are we talking about?
Yo, violation.
No, it's not a violation.
Violation. You can't be at the prom with somebody.
Well, my boyfriend couldn't go to the prom.
Well, we know that.
Exactly. So what are we talking about? That was his little brother too. He knew who he was. They were all there. So what are we talking about?
Oh my God. That's traumatic.
It's not traumatic. I didn't want to go in the first place, but my mom wanted me to go. So I was like, all right, cool, fine. I'll go. But I think that we just went to prom, and I think we all just went. Everybody just went home after that. There was no other like. I don't know. It was no let out. Like these kids are getting beach houses in Wildwood.
Yeah, that's fire. I like that.
Nope,
I
Mars
like
not
that.
going.
Wildwood is kind of too far
Mars not going
for South Jersey,
sure.
But
Not going.
that is tough. Like imagine taking your date out, and then then afterwards you take the drive. Hopefully get that, you know what I'm saying, that wash, and then pull up.
And it's been a shot of discourse.
Dang, I can't tell my dream.
These are children. These are high school children that you are talking about. Did you forget that we are not talking about adults? Look at what you're saying. These are kids.
I was talking about my life.
No, you said no. We're talking about children.
All right, fade it out.
And no, what is wrong with you? You was going left.
But
I was here with you until you went there.
I'm talking about my dream. I was driving to get that wash, and then get to the house.
This is why my child is not going.
Everybody drinking.
This is exactly why she's not going to nobody's beach house.
Got their room, and it's just me and the select crew. You know what I'm saying?
You letting Alex do that?
Huh? What you talking about, Willis?
When she gets older, you let her go to Wildwood with her friends after prom?